Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Udare Clubhouse, season number 9, Club Day. That means that whoever wants to be here is here. Whoever likes my class is here. We talk about anything and everything. So today's topic, it might be a little different, but we're gonna figure that out. Sir, give me your name and your age.
Hi, my name is Jeremy, and I am 10 years old.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, my name is Tamari, and I am 12 years old.
Welcome.
Hello, my name is William, and I am 11 years old.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank
I
you.
think this is the second time that we have just us guys just chilling.
Yeah.
Yep,
Club
you're definitely
days.
right, Mr.
So
Ish.
I'm coming to. It's like you guys come to the club, the podcast club every week,
Yeah,
which is
because-
nice.
because we love
I have to
podcasts.
give you applause.
We love podcasts. Kids Made Digital Arts for Life.
Okay, I got that.
That happened to me once.
Now the question and the topic is,
Can I say it?
because you guys like podcasts so much, I think I'll say this one, William. Because you guys like podcasts so much and you are interested in this, what do you guys get out of podcasting? Because I just want to know. I know what I want to teach, and I know what I would like for you guys to learn. But what do you guys get from podcasting? So we could go around the board. William, you want to go first?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. What do we get? What do you get from podcasting?
What I get from podcasting is basically, for example, when I was younger, when I was like 4, when I was like a baby, my mom told me I used to never talk. But as soon as I learned the first words, I would never stop talking. And I would just keep on talking for like ever. I sometimes talk to myself in
Sleep?
in like the shower while I'm taking
Oh.
a shower, and then I basically then as soon as I came here, I learned that there's a podcasting. I used to, because when I first got here, I hated podcasts. I did not like podcasts at all. But now I like podcasts a lot. I love podcasts.
Okay, but what do you get from it? Is it like it's easier for you to communicate with people?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
now you know how to ask
That's
questions.
that's basically exactly what that is.
All right. Go ahead. What do you get from podcasting and what have you learned and stuff like that?
What I get from podcasting is that when I first came to podcast,
Mm-hmm.
I was a very jokester. I was a jokester.
You was a
kid.
jokester.
Yeah. And I remember when I did my first podcast, I said about my mother wanted to, add a lot of the things that happened in my life.
Okay, so you were very open with what
Yep.
was going on in your life, just like myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes I give too much information, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm an open book, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? What else did you learn about podcasting?
And I learned that even if you are not that talkative in real life, you can be talkative in podcast where you can actually share your voice to
Okay.
a lot of people.
You can share your opinion. That's a great one.
Yep.
All right, buddy. You're up next. What did you learn from podcasting? What do you get from podcasting?
When I first got here, I remember I used to say, I remember, hold up, I'm sorry.
Just talk slow. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I remember when I first got here, I remember me saying the H for my accident because when you got when you didn't.
This is one of the reasons why podcasting is important. And not to make fun of it or joke of it, but you have a little speech impediment in the sense that you start studying when you try to do things fast. Just take a breath, and there's only 4 of us here. Just take your breath and say the words as smoothly as you can. Go ahead. When you first came to podcast,
I remember I used to say the H when I first got here, but then when you did not like that, it got mad, so I did not say it. But when I first got here, I thought it was boring. Well,
you thought it was boring.
but now I like it.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for being honest. One of the reasons why I chose to do podcasting in the Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club was because I thought it could be a good way for you guys to communicate. to use your words, as you guys said, to use your opinions, your thoughts, anything that came into your mind we could talk about. Also, is a way to to show off and kind of tell your friends, hey, I'm in the podcast and I'm like everyone wants to become YouTube famous and all that. So you're doing it for free. Basically, all you're doing is talking, and Mr. Ish is doing all the hard work, putting it on, the internet and doing all that other stuff so that you guys, could listen to it. That's one of the reasons. Another reason was it's just a way for you guys to learn how to interview, how to ask questions, how to follow up questions. So sometimes when I ask you a question, it's to see what you say and to continue a conversation. It's also I'm so used to. I don't know, William. Are you like addicted to like a iPad or a tablet or anything like that?
No.
Not really?
I'm not.
Okay, well, so you're a good kid. Because other kids, as soon as they get home, they grab a tablet or they're on YouTube or whatever.
I mean,
so that's. I wanted to get kids off of that. I wanted to get kids to talk to each other, to learn about each other. I'm sure that you guys learned a lot about me from just me talking in the podcast. I said, so, many of us that work here, you might know more about me than anybody else. Just because we have, we sit here for sometimes 15, 20 minutes a day and just talk. And a lot of the time, my personal life comes up and I give you examples of my children and things that have happened to me and so forth and so on. So I wanted to be able to share that with you guys and really give you guys a voice. In case you didn't like something, I wanted you to be able to say it. Hey, I don't like school uniforms. I don't like the school lunch. I don't like
breakfast.
School breakfast. I don't like the class that the new club that came up. At least you have a choice of saying things. So that was the idea. Yes. You have something to say? Yeah. Are you just stretching? All right. Anybody else?
I want to go again.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, the benefits of podcasting is basically, so I have another example.
Okay.
So I'm actually part of two YouTube channels. This one and my main YouTube channel, Will Gamer 1234, which I post sometimes non-daily. I haven't posted in like 5 months, and I might post again. I did post a video, but then I deleted it mainly because yeah. So basically, I haven't posted a video in over 5 months, and I mainly do shorts. I don't do like long form videos. I did a long form video before because I did like a video where I controlled 2 plushies while putting like a Disney theme song takeover video on my iPad.
Okay, so you find yourself, is it easier to do the short term ones?
Yeah.
So it's just editing wise, it's easier to do the short one?
I don't have my own like standalone computer to like edit. I only just like edit the video to like put filters on there, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you do very limited editing, but you find it easier to do short term because it doesn't take you that long and you can put more up. So now, do you think that 5 months is a big delay for you not to do to post something? You're gonna lose some of your viewers, right?
Yeah, it makes sense. But I'm definitely gonna post more. I'm gonna think of I'm gonna try to make a video like one of these days because I've been getting a lot of new figures, which that's why I always do videos about like action figures and stuff. Okay. Like y'all might not know about this, but y'all don't know about the SH Figure Arts, SH Figure Arts, which is basically just like a figure brand by Tamashii Nations, which I collect those. Which
I had no idea about that.
Which I'm a big fan of that like figures.
Okay. So as you get an action figure, you should start doing a little short on the action figure. And even if you don't post it right away, at least you have it. So, like give yourself every week, put in your mind every week I'm going to post something. So for me here, I do podcasts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? So I take all those podcasts that I do during the week, and then on Friday, I post them. So every Friday, I post a podcast. More than one, really, anywhere between 3, 6, 8 if I have time. So that I have to be consistent so that every every week people are listening to it all the time. If you start skipping weeks, people forget about it and then they just don't listen to it. So you have to be very consistent, and you have to put in your mind. I know it's a tough job because life comes and you have things to do, but you really have to focus. And if you say you're gonna put it out every Thursday, then put it out every Thursday. Make your best effort to do that. In my particular case, I do it on Fridays. Yes. Are you like saying hello to somebody? Are you in this podcast? Are you looking over there? What are you doing? Because the podcast is not out there. It's over here. There's only 4 of us here. So stop looking over there and let's participate in what we're talking about. Anything else you guys have to say?
Yeah, Jeremy has one.
Go ahead.
Well, I know this ain't in the podcast, but
It is important. Whatever you have to say is important.
I know it's not, but
Take your time. Just take your time.
someone litter out your rug, but
Somebody what?
litter on your rug.
I mean, there's stuff all over the rug. Nobody has to clean it. That's not important. That's not the subject matter.
The only thing that is the
Talking to the microphone.
The only thing that is important about the only thing that is important to the
Bruh.
podcast is the topic that we are talking about.
Yeah.
Like how we think about it, how we liked it.
Of course, your opinion is valuable. If you like it, I see that you come consistently every week, and I'm happy about it. Even though it's only 3 of us, it could have been nobody. So maybe next time instead of having 3, now we have 4 because we have 4 microphones, and maybe another time we have 8 people. So we're working on the numbers. As long as it's consistent, maybe when you're talking to your friends, you'd be like, "Hey, you should come with me to podcast. It's pretty fun." Especially if it's a new person, and let them feel comfortable in a small group, and then maybe they'll come back. Yes.
Omar, you got one.
And I also want to say something too.
Yeah.
It may not be about like podcasts, but it's something that like happened a pretty bit time ago.
What?
One of my uncles, he had a heart attack.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
He had to go to the hospital, and then almost like as soon as he had a heart attack, his wife had a breathing problem.
Oh, like asthma? Well, asthma is when you can't really breathe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Ish.
She had asthma, or she was choking.
Wow. Is she okay now?
Well, I don't know if both of them are okay.
Okay. Well, that's at least good news. Yes, guys.
I don't really know.
So about that, I almost passed out. You know how?
How?
I was drinking water like so fast. And then I had something, and when I drank it, I felt something, and I was like scared, and if I died, I know I'm being dramatic.
Yeah, you're being a little dramatic. Go ahead, but.
Cause I was drinking so fast.
Yeah, well, sometimes you know how the people say brain freeze when you have an icy and you try to and you be like, oh my god, like you get like this thing in your head, like so people could get that, and it's happened to me before too. Drinking cold water and I'm like guzzling it, and all of a sudden it just like goes down the wrong pipe and you feel like you're choking. That's happened to me before, so it's a dangerous thing. You have to be careful when you're doing things like that.
Yeah, I choked on a shrimp shell.
Well, you shouldn't be eating the shell. You just have to eat the shrimps.
I was trying to eat I was eating the shrimp, but I mistakenly ate the shell.
All right, that's a hard mistake. Guys, I appreciate what you talked about. Today's topic was what we learned about podcasting. How has it helped us, in our daily lives. We're gonna say goodbye and then we're out of here.
Hold up.
But before we
We
leave,
got one more.
Okay, what do you have to say?
Make sure to subscribe.
like, comment, and
Subscribe and listen this on YouTube or on Spotify.
All right, we're good.
Yep. See ya later, alligator.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.